fellow young people,
especially the unemployed youth,
the time has come
for us to put matters in our own hands. Nobody will save us in this terrible unemployment situation. Nobody. We are on our own. Nobody. Signs are there that people don't care about us, especially people in the government. They don't care about us. I know Hami Porangin, cheka, any job opportunity that comes, you are not getting it. You know, succeed.
akukazanga
NDF atakutu, molisi takumo. Akukazanga o police tahikutu, my friend. Molisi takumo. Akukazanga o correctional services atahikutu. Friend anjengwe. Molisi takumo. Yeah? Akukazanga senses atakutu. Aye mame me molisi takumo mani. Uvorata hiyo kuno mahogororo. Isi ena na hotaka kutu. Molisi tenata mwito karamo. Paivo ya muhamu iporani tamti. Oh, ngambero ndino mpya. Ninga kunompya anonompya kulingini ngawo kunompya ka ochimina mwaro kuva ko education okucha the
system is designed for you
to continue suffering because our government is operating with the capitalist
economic system. In the capitalist
economic system, they don't give a fuck about you. It's about who knows who. There is nothing wrong with your CV. Some of you are probably thinking that maybe my CV is not okay. Maybe I messed up with the application form. There is nothing wrong with your CV. The system has its own people that are priority. Not you and me. If you and me are not connected, we are not priority for the system. Signs are there for everybody to see. Tara, onugumwe hiki wa varere sugopa ifi. O 50,000 inga uhipateme nyarado kucha. This is 50,000 in your hands.
It never happened, and
I doubt it will ever happen with capitalists that we put there in government. I doubt it. Some of you maybe you saw those videos of criminals who were showing off money, but now those criminals were shot and now they are dead. Maybe you saw those videos, but just in reality, just to hold 100,000 in your hands, it will never happen. But how old are you? How old are you, Chief? How old are you, Madam? Just yesterday or the day before yesterday,
there was
a headline going on in the media about a 5-year-old kid who won a tender worth 1.3 billion. A 5-year-old child. Just imagine. But how old are you now? But until now, you have never had 50,000 to your name. But a 5-year child is waiting
for her bank account to
be filled with $1 billion.
$1 Just look.
How old are you now? These are signs that the system do not give a fuck about you. The system
will never solve
unemployment. It will never happen. You see, if we had a socialist government, they could say this 1.3 billion
should be made available
for job creation to cater or to take care of 100,000 people who got rejected by this census or Namibian Statistic Agency.
There were more than 100,000
people applied for those positions, but only few got those positions. Now what are you going to do with the rest?
Are you just going to
ignore them? And now you are giving 1.3 billion to a 5-year child? Leaving this majority unemployed? Signs are there that we are on our own. The only way to fight the system and
to kick it out of the government
so that we take over is through affirmative repositioning. You can tell yourself stories and hearsays and whatnot. You can daydream all you want, but affirmative repositioning is the only movement that can make things right in this country. Nobody but affirmative repositioning. So now I am calling all youthful Namibians, especially unemployed youth,
join affirmative repositioning
become an activist so that you fight irregularities that is happening in your constituencies, in your villages.
In your areas.
Check what is happening in town now, in the CBD. City of Windhoek came up with this nonsense of
Pay for parkings.
there were some guys there akwaita kwali hakosho hauto the other rime parking paitha anotafa dhukapo ndichiani hauto inahara wekufuta parking. Now those guys are just there tarathiko mahego shashi, there are no more cars to wash, and these politicians are barking each and every day, create your own jobs, create your own jobs. Now when a youthful person is doing something for themselves, there are institutions that are coming to fuck them in the ass. Yeah? Now those poor guys are there. There are no more cars to wash because nobody want to park there, and they pay for parking and then pay somebody to wash your car. I mean, if the system was you pay $5 in an hour, but if you are parking longer than that, maybe after 1 hour you can pay $2 per hour, $2 per hour. Because now $5 per hour is too much for somebody that is parking more hours. Huh? Now those guys are there. A housemate of mine that is renting with me here in Havana got married yesterday.
But before she went to the north, she ordered her wedding
things and her business
things from China, and her things have been stacking at Hosea
Kutako Airport. I don't know whether it is because of this Menzies and the
Paragon thing
or what, but the things has been there for long, man, and they have been communicating with their receivers and what not. But the things were there, and apparently they were penalized, so they were asked to pay a fine. I don't know how much, 900 or something like that. They paid a penalty, but after paying a penalty and their staff were released, there are those NAMRA people, after taking things out of their packages, they did not put things in
the packages they found.
They just put things there. Now these people's things are lost. Now the lady, just imagine she's going to the north to get married. She was supposed to go with her things. Now she left everything here in Windhoek because things are complicated, things are not in places. The lady is frustrated. Some people were there apparently crying. Just imagine. The government is shouting, create your own jobs, create your own jobs, but somebody is now trying
to make something. Now here is NAMRA
fucking people in the ass. Yeah? What is that? These are the things, as young people, we should try to tackle these things. Yeah? Especially young people that are in this order with me business. You must fight NAMRA. Yeah? Fuck NAMRA back. You cannot just allow NAMRA to fuck with you and you keep quiet. Eh? Eh? This
past weeks I have been attending community
engagement with
the affirmative repositioning movement at Okahanja Park.
I learned about a councillor, a SWAPO councillor who got voted, and he just put electricity in his house and some few houses that are along the road. And a lot of majority out there don't have electricity. And there was this former mayor, apparently she put up an FNB ATM there in Okahanja Park. After they got defeated in the elections there,
after she lost to her
mayor position, she went back in the middle of the night and they took back the ATM. What is that? Eh? So I'm now calling all young people, even young people that are employed. You are frustrated now. You keep on complaining about break tax. These people are giving me stress. Hey, bossa, you are the breadwinner. Everyone is looking up to you. There is electricity bills, there is water bills, there is food that need to be bought in the house. You have to buy. Eh? If you are not taking action, and make sure that your fellow brothers and sisters, nephew and nieces are also employed to help you, to help you in the house, you will keep on suffering because you are the breadwinner. You will keep on suffering. So, all young people in Namibia, we should have affirmative repositioning communities in every village and
every constituency in
Namibia.
If you don't know
an affirmative repositioning leader in your constituency or in your region,
ask around.
make research. If you don't find anything, you can come into my DM and ask me. I will ask the leadership of the movement to find out who is the leader of affirmative repositioning movement in your region and in your constituency.
If there is nobody,
you must become a leader of affirmative repositioning in your village, in your constituency, in your region. Let's fight together. Affirmative repositioning is the only movement that can help you fight these irregularities through activism in a lawful way. At affirmative repositioning, we don't like activists to be arrested like dogs, left, right, and center. You know, if you are misinformed and misguided, you will be in and out of jail. So, with affirmative repositioning, we will make sure that you are properly guided so that you don't get arrested like a dog. Eh? Every time you are being arrested, Eh? No, we will guide you, we will give you guidance.
So, guys, join affirmative repositioning.
But before you join affirmative repositioning, understand that affirmative repositioning is not
a job opportunity.
You are not coming to any salary. You are coming to volunteer. When you join affirmative repositioning, it doesn't mean that you should abandon your hustle of selling tomato and onions. No! You should continue your hustle of selling tomatoes and onions. Only when you get the time, then you can
familiarize yourself with
affirmative repositioning activities and
also take part in those activities.
Join because you believe in the cause. Join because you believe that the movement is doing something that is in the benefit of the masses. Fellow young people, this is the time to make sure that we take matters in our own hands. The way Job Amupanda is fighting corruption now with zero budget. Just imagine, with zero budget, but he is fighting corruption more than Anti-Corruption Commission. Just imagine what he can do and what he can achieve once we put him in State House, once we give him a budget with the government. Eh? Just imagine what he can do. You know, affirmative repositioning does not belong to anybody. Affirmative repositioning does not belong to certain individuals. Don't think that, I don't have a degree, I cannot join affirmative repositioning. Affirmative repositioning is for everyone. Affirmative repositioning is not for Oshuambo speaking people. You know, when affirmative repositioning is fighting these irregularities and this corruption, we don't make it for Oshuambo speaking people or for certain group of people. You know, when SWAPO was planning to chop your pensions, SWAPO was planning to chop your pensions, yeah? And they were trying to make it hard for you to access your pensions. But Job did not say, don't touch pensions that belongs to these people, but you can chop for the rest. No, Job was fighting for all of you. That means Job is fighting for all Namibians. Eh? So affirmative repositioning is the way forward. Affirmative repositioning is the future. Ali Bongo once said, let's make noise. So guys, let's make noise as we take matters in our own hands. Matondo makula omonkulunu. Matondo makula omonkulunu. In the next video, I will explain to you what Matondo makula means.